What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphael's Insights. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful. You guys, these predictions are going to be like a little bit quick, little things that I want to tell you. Because sometimes when I do my predictions, I say what I see at the moment, but then later on in the month, I start getting more visions based off of what is going on. And right now, the first thing I have to tell you is actually a lot of people have been asking well, not asking, speculating on things. But before we get to the predictions, I do want to tell you that, again, you guys go down to the description below, follow all my social medias. I haven't forgotten about the giveaway. I will be doing a giveaway on here. And I haven't forgotten about the giveaway on TikTok either. So you guys share this with everybody. Share this with everyone you need to. Share this with the world. Share this with on your social medias, on everywhere, you guys, so that more people can see it and we can continue growing together, you guys. And again, you guys, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much for believing in me, and thank you so much for being there for me. Because if I didn't have you guys, all these predictions will be kept to myself, and I would be ridiculed for saying that I can see stuff and that the angels can talk to me and all this stuff. But thank you guys so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for trusting everything I have to say. So the first thing I want to tell you is October 2020. The day of that this card represents is the 13th day of October, or the 13th day, the 13th card, the death card. There's stuff that's coming after that day. But this card here, why does this card rule throughout all October 2020? Not because of darkness, not because evil is coming out and things like that, not because of Halloween and nothing like that. It is because, remember, it's the 10th month. The number 10th represents the Alpha and the Omega, the end of the old and the start of the new. What does that mean? Remember, this card is one of the cards that I told you since the beginning of this year that it was dominating this entire year. The card of the end of cycles. The end of this era is coming to an end. The start of a new era is beginning. This is why the same thing, the same energy that was ruling this past era is not going to continue, which also includes the president that was in charge. And again, remember, wait till I do my predictions in November, but I still don't see him winning. I still see this card completely surrounding him. And this is a card of death, sickness, catastrophe, betrayals, something dark just surrounding him. There's still something more. There's things that are still yet to come out, and that's where we're at with this. But this card here not only is significant for that, it's significant for each and every one of you, because a lot of you are going to be experiencing catastrophe, radical changes. And I did tell you this is a good month, although you can't see it for some of you, because some of you are going to be feeling very pessimistic. This card here is going to be putting an end to a lot of our problems. A lot of things are coming to an end for us, and that means the jobs that we currently have, the problems we currently have. It's a transitional month of the start of something new. Again, God only gives females 9 months of pregnancy. Why? Because only 9 months are the actual months, the actual numbers, 9 numbers. The following month is the 10th, right? The following month is the 10th month, or the 10th number, which is now the number when we start breaking them down to 1, 2, 3, 4, like let's say 14. 14 breaks down to 5, the number of change, things like that, you guys. So this card also right here, it says that for each and every one of us, there's radical change, and that's something that I do have to tell you. That's why a lot of you are going to be feeling very lost, very confused. There's going to be a lot of decision making to be made in October, and a lot of raptures, a lot of being stuck and everything coming to a halt and being pushed to a different direction. That's something that I had to tell you so you can understand the horoscopes. But remember, October has this month specifically has 2 full moons. On the 1st, there was a full moon, and on the 31st, or on the last day of October, there's another moon. Again, the Alpha and the Omega, that represents the end and the beginning and the end, you guys. I've been saying something else, you guys, and this is something that I'm pretty sure a lot of you are wondering. Does he really have COVID? Does the president really have COVID? Does Trump really have COVID? And I tell you right now, yes. And actually, this card needs to be like this. Yes, he does have COVID. And the reason they're treating it so... why did they evacuate him to the hospital? It's not all for show. It's not all because it's a plan for him to win again. No, remember, he didn't wear a mask. The energies always catch up to those who who mock them, the energy always catches up. Same thing with karma. Same thing with everything that he did with illegal things. It always catches. I don't know if you guys have experience where you guys are lying about something and you're just constantly lying and lying and lying and lying. Maybe it goes on for years and then all of a sudden the truth comes out. It always comes out. There you can never lie forever. The truth will come out. Whether it doesn't come out in this year, maybe it comes out 10 years later, it always comes out. So that's something that you need to be aware of. And everything that he ever did is catching up to him. This darkness, again, he's surrounded by darkness. The card of death, sickness, betrayals, catastrophe. The end is literally surrounding him. And many rulers, many politicians, not just him, his family as well. Many people from his family, his immediate family, not his like relatives, his family. The end of his marriage as well. There's something else that you guys didn't expect. I do see the end of his marriage. I see divorce. I see betrayals. I see more things that I'll talk about later. It's just a very intense month. Again, the Alpha and the Omega. It means it's going to be very critical, very intense. That energy that was supposed to be in September moved to October because it's the Alpha and the Omega. There's still some very intense things to come, and they start happening after the 13th day of October. Just the energies pick up very aggressively. But this right here, you guys, for those who are speculating and don't know whether to believe if he has COVID or not, he does have COVID, and his health condition is not very good. Remember, they said he was obese. Not only that, I see him being diabetic, and another thing that I see is that he has heart problems. Heart problems, you guys. I see that he has it very, very complicated for him to recover. That's why they're treating it very seriously. Why do you think that they've been kind of like worried? You could see the worry in all those doctors and all those people. Although they try to portray a face, you can see it and feel the worry. They know that his health condition will not let him recover if things get serious. But like I said, if this card doesn't collect him, the law will collect him. Betrayal will collect him. And I'll let you know what that means in a bit. But yes, you guys, he does have COVID. And this card is completely surrounding him. When this card comes out, it says that death itself, and it's not talking about the end of cycles, death itself, a true death is very hard to escape. Another vision that I'm getting, you guys, betrayal. I've mentioned to you multiple times. I don't know if you guys all watch every single video. I know sometimes I'm wrong, and I know that sometimes the energies change. And it's not that I'm wrong, it's the energies change, they delay. Things can delay. Whatever decision, I'm not God. God makes the final decision. Things can delay, but they will always happen. When I say it, it will always happen. Maybe later, but it will always happen. Divorce is something that I see. I see the First Lady divorcing Trump, and that's another thing that I see, or her staying by herself. I see her being single once again, whether it's because he passes away or because she divorces him. But a bigger thing that I see is that there's someone that's going to betray him, because and this is a thing, and I posted it on TikTok. I see that someone's going to betray him, and it has to be someone really, really close to him. It can't just be family members, and it can be family members, but I feel like it's someone more closer, because they say that when this person betrays them, every person that sees the president a certain way completely changed their views on him. And I keep seeing and I keep feeling it's a female, but it can be a male. And they keep telling me that the First Lady ends up betraying him, leaving him. There's divorce written all over their marriage. They might not go through it right now because they're in the White House, but there's divorce. She leaves him, and that's another prediction that I have for you. But more than anything, there's someone that's going to betray him, and what they say is going to completely change the views of how people see him. There's still something that's going to happen before the elections in November. And everything that's leads up to November is going to be just pretty much just clawing him. It's like they're going to keep stabbing him in the back, stabbing him. Everything is going to crumble. And that's something that I do have to tell you. But I do see that the First Lady ends up betraying him, and that there is someone that's close to him and completely changes everybody's views. There's betrayal literally surrounding him again. And I've told you for 3 months already that I see someone betraying him, something like family and things like that. But there's still his immediate, his family, his relatives are planning something to completely knock him down as well. So that's there too. But I do see divorce, and I do see Melania Trump, the first lady. The I do see her either divorcing him, leaving him, betraying him, and it's just very intense, you guys. After the 13th day of October, the energies completely pick up, and this card completely surrounds many politicians, many people. Death is something else. People that pass away in October 2020, that's also going to be very, very, very famous people again. This card here, whenever it comes out in these powerful months, it always comes after powerful people. The planet of Mars is going to be ruling. It's the planet of war, the planet of power. Something for you to know. And there's something else that's coming up, and again, I will tell you right now in a bit. This card right here completely is going to rule this entire month. Powerful people are going to pass away, assassinations, on top of which people passing away, famous people passing away, and people coming out of the closet, famous people coming out of the closet, and things like that. There's just this strong energy, again, strong energy of change, the alpha and the omega. That's why it's so intense. Remember, I had already told you that the energies of countries completely shift. And this is the thing that I want to tell you, and I want to remind you, because it was a long time ago. And even I sometimes forget these predictions. The energy completely shifts. Powerful countries that were very, very powerful completely fall, crumble. Everything that they were doing completely just crumbles. There's going to be something that there's some sort of a plane. I do see plane fallings again, but there's something that's going to fall and land in the ocean, land in the sea, or land in water. There's something that's going to fall that's critical. Again, you guys, I have also talked to you about aliens, that aliens do exist. I do see aliens. I do see them in my visions. I do see that they're in a distant planet. But there's something that's going to happen that's very critical this year with involving aliens. Why have we been seeing them more often? Because they're starting to come back. It kind of calmed down. We haven't seen aliens for a while, and then all of a sudden this year we started seeing them again. It's because they're trying to help us avoid things. There's something that they're trying to help us avoid, but there's something that's going to crash involving aliens into the sea. But not only that, I do see something else crashing into the sea. I do see something else crashing in water. I do see there's just something involving water, and it's not tsunamis, it's not nothing like that, although that's still predicted. That's something that I've already told you about. But there's definitely something that's going to crash in the water, and I cannot put my finger on it. Whether it crashes in water or not, they also say, just tell them. They keep telling me, just tell them that it's going to crash. And these aren't predictions that I kind of like just had already piled up. These are new ones, you guys. They're just flowing right now. They said, just tell them that there's some sort of a spaceship or something that's going to crash either in land or in the ocean. But something is going to crash and tell the world and remind them that, yes, we're not the only ones. We're not the only ones here. We're not the only ones in this universe. Let's shift the energy a little bit, you guys. Somebody did ask me about riots and protesting. When are they going to stop? Not till 2022. I don't see them stopping till 2022. Why? Because as soon as COVID comes to an end, every single person is going to be rioting, is going to be protesting. Right now, there's something that has not, you guys, there's something that has not happened yet. And it's because COVID had delayed it so much. Every single person will be protesting. And it's just a dramatic saying because there's going to be so many people protesting. But I do see tons and tons of people protesting, mad, pissed off because of what this president did, mad, pissed off because of what many leaders around the world did. Everyone is going to be protesting, protests left and right. And it does not stop till 2022. Another thing that I see, you guys, and this is something else that I really want to tell you, because I see a lot of delays this month. For you as well. Remember, it's the alpha and the omega, the end and the change, right? The transitional change. It says that when there's transition, there can be delays. And that's why I see delays also with debates and with the elections. I see the elections delaying. I see the debates delaying. And I was so scared to give you that prediction the day that I was doing my predictions for the first video for October 2020. And I did see it, and I was like, why is it delays? And then like shortly after, the president has COVID-19, you guys. And that's why I'm not going to be afraid to share my visions with you, even if they're wrong. But I do see delays still. I still see something more happening that's going to delay the debates, and it's going to delay the elections a little bit. Something's gonna change, you guys. There is still something more intense that's coming, and what they were telling me is just says that there's more catastrophes. There's some really strong things that are gonna happen this year, not this year, this month. Radical things. The one thing that I do see as well, you guys, is this card right here is really speaking. It says that there's multiple countries that will get into a fight pretty soon. It says that there's going to be a war with at least 3 countries, and it's already moving. It delayed, but this says that there's something that they're going to do. And this, you guys, repeating to you again, is that I do see that 9/11 repeats itself, and I do see that there are some terrorist attacks that will be happening sometime this month, explosions and things like that. I've already talked to you guys about the weather, how intense it's gonna get. The wind is gonna get crazy. There's gonna be tornadoes. There's gonna be what are they called? Hurricanes, intense hurricanes still. Earthquakes, they're going to be strong, but they're not going to be deadly. They're not going to be intense. They kind of calm down. It's just to move the energy. What I do see, though, is volcanoes. It's a month of volcanoes erupting as well. And again, the one that keeps coming to mind is still Yellowstone. The energy is moving. I could see it moving. It wants to erupt. Excuse me. There's still... This month, you guys, is going to be full of surprises for us. Things that we just did not expect. This month is to open our eyes, to open everybody's eyes who's been fooled, because there's a lot of people that have been fooled. I know I haven't been fooled, but there's a lot of people that have been fooled, and it's going to open their eyes. Elections are not going to be seen the way they were seen before this man got sick. There's definitely like a huge shift in everything. Again, remember, it's the Alpha and the Omega. Why did all of a sudden why is the election shortly after this month? Because it indicates change. It indicates that something new is coming, and especially because of what happened to him, it indicates a huge block and barrier, and it's telling us that this man is not going to win. There's definitely, you guys, remember, this card is completely surrounding him. This card here says everything completely comes to a halt for him. Everything stops. Everything, every kind of luck that he had, everything that was on his side just completely comes to an end. Everything, his little empire is crumbling, and I do see everything crumbling in the United States as well. I see radical changes, and I see that things that we can never imagine are going to happen. Now, continuing on with fires, you guys. Why is California still burning? Remember, I told you that, you guys, I told you there was going to be a drought in California, and I said it in the beginning of the year as well. I saw a drought even worse than before. Why? Because it's just what they were showing me. Fires, again, ruling like we've never seen before, and that was something else. The other day, you guys, before I forget, I did see, with the day that he got sick, the president of the United States, I've already talked to you guys, when the moon is in the sky and there's a huge ring that kind of looks like a ring of clouds, it's the moon protecting itself. There's some sort of huge catastrophe, an explosion, some sort of huge betrayal, some sort of rapture, terrorist attacks that is coming, more natural intense disasters. So yes, the energy picks up with the weather. It says that there's going to be that it just all of a sudden gets colder than when it should. It says that the cold kind of like picks up and moves a lot quicker than it should have. There's definitely something that's up. The energy is completely feeling very weird and sneaky. With everything that's going on, they're going to take their chance to do something to take advantage of the country. So that's something else that I do see. But more than anything, with the fires, why is there still fires going on? Why are the fires going to lead up all the way to the elections? Because the fires is the energy of change. That's another sign that there's change coming to the president of the United States. And the fires, to tell you the truth, I don't see them ending till the end of October or the beginning of November. Thank you guys so much for watching Rafael's Insights. Thank you so much for believing in me, you guys. Thank you so much for you guys watching me every single time. I know some of you are going to disagree with everything that I said, but I have to tell you, I'm not here for the Republicans. I'm not here for the Democrats. I'm not here for the liberals. I'm here for every single one of you. And I'm just here to relay messages. And the message is that there is a spy somewhere that we're going to be finding out about, or they're going to be finding out about. Someone is going to betray him. There's divorce in his marriage. The fire is going to continue all the way up to the elections. It's going to begin to get very, very cold out of nowhere. The weather just continues. It just picks up very aggressively. Death surrounds him. Death and sickness. Problems with the law. It's just everything is against him. That's in order for him to win. It's way too complicated, to be honest. But anyways, you guys, thank you for watching Raphael's Insights. Thank you so much for believing in me. It's just something that I just got hit with, and I had to tell you. And of course, there's gonna be a part 3, you guys. I always make at least 3 parts because the energy shift, and I have to continue to tell you what's going on, you guys. Thank you so much for watching Raphael's Insights, and I love every single one of you. And I'm sorry for those who disagree. I'm not here to sway you to vote or anything like that. I'm just here, you guys, for every single body. But definitely, you guys, if you want change, you have to vote. Don't forget to vote. But thank you guys so much for watching Raphael's Insights. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.